Welcome to SND. I'm JR, and today we are in the city center of Langford, so municipality of Victoria, BC. We are on Langford Parkway, and it's kind of like an entertainment sports center. So we have over on this side over here, we have like a roller hockey rink. And then over behind us here, West Hills Arena, ice hockey rink. And then we've got a bowling alley and a restaurant, and then we've got Starlight Stadium where a professional soccer team plays. And we decided last minute, we're like, well, where do we want to go to eat tonight? We thought, well, let's check out the grill that's attached to everything. It's called the City Center Grill. And then we thought, well, let's go for the full experience. So we'll eat, and then we will go bowling.
Woo!
So we will go in. I didn't really do any research. It was very last minute. I don't have any stats about when it opened. I know things have kind of built on over time. So I think they started with the dry rink. And there's like a kids play zone. Yeah. Also in this section here, the City Center Grill does like an outdoor patio, which was kind of cool. We saw it one night. They had like outdoor fires and whatnot. And then they turned it into kind of like an outdoor skating rink. I know one summer they had like a splash park, but I guess that didn't work out too well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the City Center Grill.
Yep.
Now it's like a pub style, I believe. And then we're going to go bowling. So we'll show you the food. Maybe we'll show you some bowling clips. And then we'll talk about the food. I don't know if it's going to be quiet enough in the bowling lanes to do it. We'll try. If not, we'll come out afterwards and then we'll explain everything. So again, here we are, City Center Grill, Langford Parkway in Langford, BC, Victoria.
This is the Grille 37 poutine, the homestretch fries, cheese curds, house gravy, and green onions. Then moving on to the top shelf chicken wings. They came in a variety of flavors. We got the Blue Moon, which is a mixture of hot sauce and blue cheese.
This is the Grille 37 Rink Burger, coming in at $19. It's a 6-ounce AAA beef patty, lettuce, tomato, sauteed onions, house aioli, and pickles on a sesame bun. I added bacon for $3. You can get a side of salad, their homestretch fries, or onion rings. I decided to go with the onion rings this time around. It comes with a chipotle dip, which is quite spicy if you like spice. Hey, we're back. We are inside the car because it's raining outside and the bowling alley is quite loud, so we figured we wouldn't chance it and do the closing in there just because I would probably have to yell and make a spectacle of myself. So we're in the car.
You love doing that.
Yeah, we're in the car and we're just waiting for our lanes, which are coming up shortly. And we want to talk about the City Center Grill. So I'm a little bit annoyed. And I'll tell you why. Now, you saw what we had. I had the rink burger, and I added bacon, and then I also had a side of onion rings. You had the chicken wings, the Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Which is?
It's a blue cheese hot sauce.
And then you had the poutine. I thought the poutine were curly fries.
No, it was a different thing on the menu I was reading about.
Okay.
It was the homestretch fries.
Okay, well, what did you think of your fries and chicken wing?
I mean, the poutine was good. It was like a basic poutine. Can't really mess it up. The gravy was decent. I enjoyed it. And I really liked the chicken wings. They were good. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think I had a bite of one chicken wing. It wasn't too bad. And the poutine was okay.
Yeah.
The onion rings, I thought were run-of-the-mill. You liked them?
Yeah, I thought it was good onion ring.
I thought they were pretty basic. I thought everything up until the burger was pretty much standard pub food.
Yeah.
The burger was decent. I don't know a whole lot about it. I probably wasn't a hand-pressed patty. It was cooked nicely, though. The bun was excellent. I would say that's like an 8.1, 8.2 burger. So it's not bad. It's a decent burger. Now, let's get into the environment. So... I've played hockey at the ice rink here a lot and walked by a lot, and it looks like a decent, calm, family-style restaurant. And maybe it's because we're here on a Sunday, but there were a a lot of people that were beyond drunk in that place. Even before we walked in, we were approached by a girl who kind of groped my shoulder, telling me how much she liked my sweatshirt and wanted to take a picture. I don't know. Anyway, so that was should have been a warning sign. It is Sunday. I mean, maybe they should call it a sports bar or a weekend sports bar or something, because that's definitely the environment that you should know that you're walking into. It was so loud in there that you couldn't really talk to each other because people were yelling at the top of their lungs, talking to other people because they were just absolutely drunk out of their minds. And we sat at a table, whatever, we'll just tune it out and we'll eat our food. And there was a group beside us of 6, and they had a table for 6 until 2 more people came, made it 8, and then 2 other guys decided to show up to make it 10. Now, they just decided to take our chair without asking and basically take up half of our table.
Yeah.
And it's not a nightclub, it's not a bar. Like, we came to pay to have a meal out. We didn't come to go, to Merlin's or whatever it used to be called, the Boom Boom Room.
Yeah. Well, we were actively eating, and then 2 strangers joined our table, basically.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I felt sorry for our waitress. She seemed a bit overwhelmed. But the management of that place, come on, you got to do a better job of policing that stuff. There were people that were literally out of control in there. I understand they're football fans and they've probably been drinking all day. But their one guy was so hammered, they kept moving tables. And anyways, he sat behind us. I guess he was a Steelers fan, and the Steelers seemed to be doing well. And he stood up and yelled and announced every play. The best part was, I guess he went to the washroom and forgot to do up his pants. Mm-hmm. The only thing holding up his pants was his belt, but his zipper was wide open and his button was undone. If you're going to invite that type of audience into your place of business, you need to be able to enforce boundaries and set boundaries. That's my feeling, because it makes me not want to come back here, even though the food wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But I don't want to come back here. I definitely wouldn't bring my kids here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really disappointing. It's don't call yourself City Center Grill. Call yourself a sports bar, so people know what they're getting into. Anyways, I'm a little bit annoyed. I kind of hope that they see this, because it was a bit of a shit show in there. Yeah. And, I don't want to pay to go and walk into a shit show. There's a point, I believe, that there is a server or an establishment's responsibility to stop serving people. And there were a handful of people in there that probably should have been not served, probably well before we even arrived. So I think you can do better, and you should do better, because you're just going to force out people that want to actually come and enjoy a meal. If you want to be a sports bar, again, call yourself a sports bar, and then people will know. So 8.1, 8.2 burger. We're going to go bowling now and hopefully lighten up the mood, and maybe we'll show you some clips. But until next time, we will see you. Thanks. All right, we just came out of bowling. What'd you think?
It was fun. I was really bad.
Well, you don't really know who won, right? Because the score got erased at the beginning.
Yeah, so I mean, we never had the scores sent to us, so we don't actually know who won.
Yeah, but you got a couple strikes, didn't you?
I did get a couple strikes. I had a lot of just blanks as well.
Couple spares. Blanks, is that a gutter ball? I think it's...
Yeah, there was a lot of gutter
That's
balls.
like your nickname, Gutter Ball Annie.
Oh, that's rude.
Okay, so anyways, the night got better. Bowling was fun. Hopefully the montage that we're going to show you, or that we did show you, worked out. Anyways, yeah, so that is our review from the city center in Langford.